If you've been looking for a way to make money on the side from home, I'm going to share with you guys what's been working for me for the last 7 to 8 months. Hi, I'm Emily. I own a few side hustles, and on TikTok, I show you guys how you can make an extra $300 to $1,000 a week working from home, owning a small party rental company and renting out stuff that you own to other people having parties and events. So follow along if you want to learn how to do this. Okay, so my last video kind of blew up, and I got a lot of new followers, and I got one question hundreds and hundreds of times, and that was, if you're just starting out a party rental company, how do you make sure that people return your items and don't steal them? If they return them damaged, how do you recoup your money? How do you protect your assets? That sort of thing. Okay, so I'm going to touch on that today. It took me a while to figure all this out myself, but I'm going to share it with you guys so you can save yourself the trouble. Okay, the first thing you want to have is you are going to charge a security deposit on every single item you rent out. The second thing is that you're going to charge that security deposit with a credit card so that you have that credit card on file. The third thing is that you're going to get a signed rental contract with every single rental before they pick their stuff up. So those three things are done before they ever come to pick anything up. Deposit paid, credit card on file, signed rental contract. All right, let me go into detail on those a little bit. Security deposits. Within this industry, people charge anywhere from about 10% to 25 to 30% of the value of the item for a rental deposit. That is up to you. You can kind of see how your customers behave. But that security deposit, is a little bit of skin in the game for them because it's over the asking cost of the renting the item. So it incentivizes them to bring stuff back and to take care of it. The security deposit can be used, a lot of times what mine is used for is if people return stuff, damaged, then the security deposit can go towards replacing that. Or B, sometimes things come back extremely dirty, and part of our rental agreement, because we are DIY and our prices are very affordable, is that they have to bring stuff back in the condition they received it. So like if you rent the popcorn machine, you got to bring it back clean. If you don't, then you're subject to a cleaning fee. Some people don't want to clean it and they bring it back dirty and they don't care to pay the cleaning fee, and that's fine. And usually that's what I will use their security deposit for, is that cleaning fee if they didn't do a good job cleaning it themselves or didn't attempt at all. You can also use it if, like, let's say I have someone that rents yard games and somebody rented cornhole and they are missing one of the bags from cornhole. I got to replace that because someone else needs that bag. So I will take that money out of that security deposit as a replacement for that bag. When we touch on holding a card on file, this is important because let's say somebody doesn't bring something back at all, or it's completely destroyed and it's a $100 item that they paid a $30 security deposit for. That security deposit does not replace the cost of that item. That is when having a card on file is important, because then I can go in and charge their card the full amount to replace that item. Now, people ask me about holding a card on file. I don't personally hold that. There's so much liability when it comes to you holding customer info and data. Your best bet that I have found personally is to find a credit card processor, and they pretty much all do it, a good, reputable credit card processor. They will hold the cards on file. That allows you to take security deposits and do refunds, that sort of thing. And they're the one that has all the cybersecurity, the firewall. I send my invoicing from my credit card processor, all the payments. My customers get an email to a link to make a payment. I don't ever see a customer credit card because I don't want that liability. I don't know their numbers. I don't have any of their info. I don't want that liability. That's all stored in the credit card processing with the credit card processing company. So that's not something you have to worry about. Okay, so we got security deposit, we got card on file. The third thing is a signed rental contract. You can get as in-depth as you want on a rental contract. If you don't want to do any work, mine is available at the link in my bio. But I've done a lot of work and a lot of tweets and consulted a lot of people on this rental contract. So I think it covers most issues that would arise. But this rental contract has all kinds of stipulations in there, but the main one being, if you bring back an item damaged, I can take money out of your security deposit to cover the replacement. If the security deposit does not cover it, I can access your card on file and charge what I need to charge to that card to replace an item that was damaged or destroyed or just not returned at all. It also has other stipulations, like if you don't bring it back the day that the item is due, returned to us, I can charge you $50 a day for a late fee. I've never actually done that. I really like to work with people, but your contracts can say all kinds of different things and lots of stipulations. There's obviously liability waivers in there that discuss proper use of the things and us not being liable for you using things incorrectly. These are the three main things that are going to protect your business and protect your assets. You always want a security deposit paid, the card held on file, and a signed rental contract. Okay, ask me any questions you've got.